Hi, welcome. In today's chapter, we learn about our country, India. India is a country of vast geographical expanse. In the north, it's bounded by the Himalayas. In the west, the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal in the east, and Indian Ocean in the south bound the Indian Peninsula. What is Indian Peninsula? The peninsula is a piece of land that's surrounded by water on three sides. So three oceans surround the Indian Peninsula. India has an area about 3.28 million square kilometers. The north-south extent from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is about 3,200 kilometers. And east-west from Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch in Gujarat is about 2,900 kilometers. We've learned about various landforms in the previous chapter. India has a diversity of landforms like the lofty mountains, the great Indian desert, the northern plains, the uneven plateau surface, and the coast and islands. Variety of climate, vegetation, wildlife, language, culture, everything make India so unique. India has a population more than 133 crores and is the second most populated country after China. India is located in the northern hemisphere. See, if you're not very familiar with the term hemisphere, please check the description box below. I have given the link to chapter 2 where you will get such base terms and their concept. If you don't have the base understanding of these lines and numbers, it will be very difficult for you to understand, no matter how much someone try to explain to you. So please do watch those videos too. So coming back to the locational setting of India, we said India is located in the northern hemisphere. So the northern hemisphere is above the equator. The northern latitude, the Tropic of Cancer, passes through India. The south to north mainland of India extends between 8 degree 4 minutes north and 37 degree 6 minutes north latitude. From west to east, India extends between 68 degrees 7 minutes east and 97 degree 25 minutes east longitude. Now, India's longitudinal extent is about 29 degree. What is this 29 degree? See, from 68 degree 7 minutes to 97 degree 25 minutes, there's a gap of about 29 degree. See, from here to here. So that is the longitudinal extent of India. We have learned that the local time changes by 4 minutes in 1 degree. That is, to rotate 1 degree, Earth takes 4 minutes. So to rotate 29 degree, Earth takes around 2 hours. That is 29 multiplied by 4, you get 2 hours. So there's a 2 hours difference in the local time of Arunachal Pradesh in the east and Gujarat in the west. That means sunrise in Arunachal Pradesh is earlier than that in Gujarat. If India has 2 local times, it will be very difficult for it to function. So we have learned 82 degree 30 minutes is considered as standard meridian and local time of that meridian is considered as the Indian Standard Time. So the whole country follows the local time of the standard meridian. There are 7 countries that share land borders with India: Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Bangladesh and Myanmar. Across the south, we have 2 island neighbors, Sri Lanka and Maldives. We've learned that Sri Lanka is separated from India by the Pak Strait. Political and administrative divisions of India. Being a vast country, India is divided into states and union territories. With effect from the 31st of October 2019, India has 28 states and 9 union territories. Previously, on 2nd June 2014, Telangana had become the 29th state of India. Now, in October 2019, the state of Jammu and Kashmir was divided into two union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Delhi is the national capital. States have been formed mainly on the basis of language. The physical divisions of India. India is marked by a diversity of mountains, plains, plateau, coasts and islands. Guarding the north, there stands the lofty Himalayas. Him plus Alaya means the abode of snow. The Himalayan mountains are divided into three main parallel ranges. The northernmost is the Great Himalaya or Himadri. You can see the diagram. Here is the Himadri. The world's highest peak, Everest, is located in this range. Middle Himalaya or Himachal lies to the south of Himadri. Popular hill stations like Nainital, Manali, Shimla, Mussoorie and Gulmarg are established here. Here's a picture of one of such hill stations. The Shivalik is the southernmost range. You can see here the southernmost range, the Shivalik. The northern Indian plains lie to the south of Himalayas. You can see this, the green color is the northern Indian plains. They are formed by the alluvial deposits laid down by the rivers, the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra and their tributaries. What is alluvial deposit and tributaries? Alluvial deposits are very fine soil brought by rivers and deposited in the river basin. And what is tributary? A river or a stream which contributes its water to a main river by discharging it into main river from either side. So here is a main river and there are tributaries or small rivers that contributes or that fall into this main river. They are known as tributaries. So we said the northern plains are formed by the alluvial deposits of the Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers and their tributaries. To the western part of northern plain lie the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. It's a dry, hot and sandy stretch of land, so there's very little vegetation and farming you find. To the south of northern plains, we have the Peninsular Plateau. It's almost triangular in shape. You can see in this diagram. It's almost triangular. The relief is uneven here. We have learned in the previous chapter what relief is. The relief is the difference between the highest point and lowest point of a landmass. So the Peninsular Plateau has an uneven relief. This region has numerous hills and valleys. Aravalli Hills, one of the oldest ranges of the world, border it on the northwest side. Vindhyas and Satpuras are the important ranges in the Peninsular Plateau. The rivers Narmada and Tapti flow through this range. These are west-flowing rivers that drain into Arabian Sea. The Western Ghats or Sahyadri border the plateau in the west and Eastern Ghats border the plateau in the east. While the Western Ghats are almost continuous, the Eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. To the west of Western Ghats and east of Eastern Ghats lie the coastal plains. The western coastal plains are very narrow, whereas the eastern coastal plains is much broader. The rivers Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri are a few of the east-flowing rivers and they drain into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers form fertile deltas at their mouth. Mouth means at the point where rivers enter the sea. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra form the world's largest delta, the Sundarbans Delta. Here you can have a sky view of the Sundarbans. This delta is triangular in shape. It's a land formed at the mouth of the river, or as we said, at the point where river enter the sea. So Sundarban Delta is formed at the Bay of Bengal. Two groups of islands also form part of India. Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea. These are coral islands. What's coral island? Corals are skeletons of marine animals called polyps. When living polyps die, their skeleton is left behind. Other living polyps grow on top of the hard skeleton, which grows higher and higher, thus forming the coral island. See, here is the Lakshadweep Islands, which consist of around 36 island groups. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie to the southeast of Indian mainland in the Bay of Bengal. We know in 2004 on 26th December, Andaman and Nicobar Island was affected by tsunami. In this chapter, we discussed many things about India. India's locational setting, its neighbors, its political divisions, physical divisions like Himalaya, the northern Great Plain, Peninsular Plateau, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, the coastal plains and island groups. Thanks for watching and learning. Thank you.